Saudações, usuários da Força, vocês que são fãs de Star Wars. Tio Brunin na área e vamos para mais um vídeo de Star Wars The Republic. Vamos aqui continuar a história de Alderan, vamos continuar aqui a história da nossa linda Jedi Consular. E vamos agora continuar o nosso arco principal.
Welcome, Jedi. I'm Hala Organa, head of House Organa's diplomatic corps. And this is my younger, more handsome brother, Lou.
Please, Hala. You do yourself an injustice. Your age gives you a stately difference.
If I wasn't wearing my extra years around my waist, I might agree. Now, Jedi, how can I help you?
I'm looking for Master Sidoni Garin. I believe she may be ill.
She seemed fine last I spoke with her. Well, you just missed her. She's at the Peace Summit. A peace summit on Alderan. Imagine that. But I'll call her. The location of the summit is a secret for obvious reasons. But I'm sure she'd welcome your assistance.
Hello, Organa. I'm sorry, but I'm very busy right now. The summit is just getting underway.
I was hoping I could join you.
You're Master Yuan's student, aren't you? It's wonderful the Council sent you to assist me, but this is a very delicate process with no place for a Padawan.
I passed my trials, and I think the Council knows what it's doing.
Only official representatives of the houses may attend the summit. What would the other houses think if another Jedi from House Organa showed up? And I don't have time to debate. If you'll excuse me.
Master Sidoni, I'm sorry, Jedi. That's really not like her.
Is there any other way to get to the summit?
Yes, well, Master Sidoni said that only representatives can go. Unfortunately, Organa's representative is already there.
How? House Tyrol. You know, with the beautiful daughter. Couldn't our Jedi friend represent them?
Ha! My brother is a genius. House Tyrol is desperate for a representative, but the usurper Ulgo destroyed their hopes. If you could help them defend themselves against their enemies and return them to glory, I'm sure they'd make you their delegate.
Why would I want to represent such a worthless house?
It's true, House Tyrol isn't much now, but their lineage is noble.
You'll find Lord Tyrol in his house's last holdings, an enclave near Ulgo lands and Killik nests. I will let them know you're coming.
And beware the Killiks. Those insect men have terrible tempers.
Muito bem, eu fui meio arrogante agora, acabei dançando, não era isso que eu queria fazer, mas vamos deixar desse jeito mesmo. Não vou voltar ao diálogo, não. Temos que ir para a casa de Tyrell. Onde é que fica isso, meu Cristo? Aqui mesmo.
Just one moment, Jedi. Holiday's latest viral safeguards need to upload. Quite a weighty update this week.
Someone's been busy. I should give this my full attention. Good night.
Ah, Holiday. You are unique indeed.
You and Holiday clearly care for each other.
My affections are all-encompassing, Jedi. Though Holiday is special, her former owner never appreciated Holiday's potential. That's a hut for you.
Holiday's last owner was a hut, then?
Glorzo, his name was. He collected rare technology, but he thought Holiday was just a novelty hologram. Imagine. I made a generous offer, but some scavenger had already struck a deal for her. So, Glorzo saw the chance for a little fun.
What happened then?
Glorzo proposed a contest. The scavenger and I would head into the Val asteroid field, hopefully surviving more than 2 minutes. The first to bring back a stone from the Rukabi major asteroid would win dear Holiday.
Holiday isn't in the scavenger's hands, so I can guess how it ended.
I had the last laugh. Clever piloting is no match for knowing certain navigational algorithms. I got the stone, returned days before the scavenger, and exchanged it for Sweet Holiday.
So you heroically rescued Holiday from the grip of a cruel hut and won her heart.
Someday it'll make an excellent holonovel. Still, this is all past. And you, my Jedi, have provided a most invigorating change from my usual activities.
I didn't realize my company was so stimulating.
Indeed. Who knows what ideas you may inspire?
Vamos ver. Legal. Mas fera, cara, o jogo deixou eu flertar com o Taran. Apesar de ele não tá. Cara, imagina um jump daqui, velho.
Cê é louco, cachoeiro.
Olha lá, olha lá. Que fera, velho. Ah, não. Uhul!
6h30 depois.
Clearly you haven't heard of us.
Gino hagwa puntacho, chubalong hako, yasa un kubas, taja bakta tunbonko,
Have you been hurt?
kuseje sinchi, inoma no kava jewuluani, wantahumpa, muri rava fupa jipampa wula, makinsali kikava dumpa stupa,
Let's get to it, shall we?
makinsali kikava dumpa stupa.
That's quite enough of that.
Wana wada blota wijawa, o wamawanka matuste, buka kampak nijit, tonka yiliska chanaga.
Are you Lord Terrell? I'm here to become your delegate to the Peace Summit.
Jedi, yes. Organa told me you'd be coming, but, well, this is... well, it's complicated. The whole house needs to approve a new delegate, and, well, they say they won't approve a stranger.
She may be a stranger, but she's a Jedi. I should think you'd be grateful for her assistance.
Yes, of course, but House Terral has fallen so hard. We don't even have the strength to hope. It will take more than my word to convince them.
It is my privilege as a Jedi to serve House Terrell in whatever way I can.
Really? Well, all right then. After our original delegate was murdered and Ulgo drove us back into this hole, I'd almost given up hope myself.
Just tell the Jedi our plan, Father.
Right. House Terral's current position is precarious. Our enemy, House Ulgo, seeks our destruction. Their army is at our gate. House Terral needs a strong ally if we are to survive. We need House Organa.
An alliance with Organa seems doable.
We had hoped so. We proposed a marriage alliance to House Organa. My daughter Fasha would marry Lou Organa.
But House Terral is weak, and powers within Organa fear we'd drag them down with us.
We need to prove to Organa that House Terral can defend itself against its enemies.
We need a plan. Tell me, what are your resources?
I'm afraid you're our only source, Jedi. As I've said, House Ulgo's forces are at our gates, threatening to drive us out of our last holding. But Ulgo's commanding general, Astor Vox, is a mercenary with a loose definition of loyalty. If we can reach him, turn him, we can break the siege.
This approach seems overly complicated. Can I use my lightsaber instead?
Killing him would break the siege, but my hope is that Astor Vox can help House Terral build up its armies. If he won't be bought,
by all means kill him. But if you can bring him to our side, House Tyrell's security will be the better for it.
I'll see what I can do.
We have no time to waste. I will contact House Organa the moment I hear that the siege is broken.
Bom, gente, o cara quer casar a filha dele com o filho do Organa. Tem aí uma aliança bem medieval, né? Bem palaciana. Achei legal isso. Vamos tentar ver no que vai dar. Eu fui bem arrogante, eu até tive desaprovação do Taro em algumas falas.
I've come representing House Terrell. They want you to give up this siege and join them.
Well, isn't this a surprise? The Jedi have decided to involve themselves in Alderanian politics. You must be pretty sure of yourself to walk into a room of highly trained commandos. But you should know that I don't do business with just anyone.
You will do business with me.
Very forceful of you. But if it's an attempt to trick me, it won't work. The battlefield is the only true test of a person's worth. War, bloodshed, these are the fires and forges of greatness. I only negotiate with my equals. Besides, my men are itching for sport. Best a pack of my warhounds and talk.
I don't have time to waste.
Must be weakness. That's quite enough of that. That's quite enough of that.
Thank goodness I've reached you. There's good news and bad news. The good news is everyone's heard how you killed Asta Vox and broke the siege, including Organa. They've agreed to the marriage alliance. Now the bad news. Lou Organa has been kidnapped.
Who is Lou Organa again?
Hallam Organa's younger brother. His marriage to my daughter Fasha was to be the linchpin of the whole alliance. This is clearly Ulgo's doing. The kidnappers were from their ally, House Rist. An Organa-Tyrell alliance would be disastrous to Ulgo. They must have ordered Rist to kidnap Lou Organa to stop the alliance.
So let's get an army together and attack Ulgo.
No, we can't do that. The entire peace summit will collapse, and with it, our hopes for an alliance. But if you're able to rescue Lou Organa on House Tyrell's behalf, we can still prevent a battle and secure our alliance.
I will do my utmost.
I have come to expect nothing less. Rist's assassins are uncanny, and you'll be going right into their nest. Be careful, but hurry. We need to beat the Organa attack, or everything falls apart.
Can this wait, NO? I've got 7 bioscans left.
Patrols report a 50% increase in blaster malfunctions.
Okay, set up a meeting with the staff sergeant. And blast it, tell me when guests are here.
Acknowledged.
Science Commander Kekana Herot, Regional Supervisor for the House Organa Garrison. Glad you made it.
How do you know I was coming?
Saw the report on how you handled the Wolf Baron and House Thule. Hoped you could help us out here too. This area used to be a staging point against House Ulgo. Usurper General calls himself King of Alderan, but Ulgo outplayed us.
You said the Ulgo leader calls himself King.
King Boris Ulgo. He's held off Organa and Thule on his own. Military power and dirty tricks. Alderan has a native species called the Killiks. Insects. Hive mind, semi-intelligent. House Ulgo turned them against us. The bugs swarm, rip apart walkers, whole battalions.
Sometimes violence is the only solution.
Killing them isn't a solution. They just spawn another swarm. I was drafted as science commander to find the Killik's weakness, but I need a task force to get inside enemy territory. If you can capture a living specimen, I can learn how Ulgo makes the nests attack, and stop all this at once.
Sounds dangerous. I'll take care of it.
Killiks can absorb prisoners into their hive mind. The victims are called joiners. You'd need to assault Killik territory, subdue a joiner under fire, and bring him here for interrogation. This tranquilizer will keep him docile.
Let's make it happen.
Hey, we're losing this fight. If we don't solve the Killik problem soon, this place will be overrun. You're our best hope, and there'll be no second chance.
Legal, então agora eu tenho um arco de história que vai me botar para salvar Alderan desses insetos, porque senão o bicho vai pegar aqui. Vou atrás do príncipezinho lá, mas se o jogo me deixar, né? Eu acabei de pular para um lugar errado aqui.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
Que legal, cara! Em Alderan a gente voa nos pássaros em vez de andar nas bikes. Que fera! Mais um arco de história aqui querendo começar, mas não, cara, desculpa, eu vou atrás do príncipe. Depois eu procuro vocês. Hora do fight.
Jedi! Thank goodness. I thought they were going to kill me. SWTOR sent you, didn't they? They called about an alliance. I was riding to meet them and... well, thank goodness you're here.
Do you know what reason Rist had for kidnapping you?
No idea. Maybe something to do with the alliance? I was going to meet with SWTOR to discuss the marriage alliance, when these assassins swooped in and knocked me off my front. I woke up here. Were they trying to prevent the alliance? Who would want to do that?
Without the marriage alliance, I can't get to the summit. Maybe someone doesn't want me to go.
Who would care if you went to the summit? Though now that you mention it, as I lost consciousness, they were talking about Master Sidoni. But how can she be involved? It has to be a frame job. It must be.
I really hope you're right about this.
I'm sure she's innocent. Master Sidoni's working for peace. I'm sorry, my head. I still get these pains from the fall. I can't leave here until I know if Master Sidoni was involved. The kidnappers used to go into the other room to contact their employer. I'm sure we'll find a comm device. We just need to see who they've been calling.
I told you, I can't. Oh, Jedi, I appreciate your desire to help, and I will be sure to praise your zeal to Master Yuan. But I am extremely busy right now. I can't afford interruptions.
You hired the assassins who kidnapped Liu Organa. Why?
I would be careful about making such outrageous accusations against a Jedi Master. Now, if you'll excuse me, Jedi, I have very important work to do.
Wait, Master Sidoni! I don't understand. What was her frequency doing here?
I assure you, Master Sidoni's not herself.
Should she be leading the summit, then? She could do something terrible. Please, I need to get out of this place. My head is killing me, and I keep looking over my shoulder expecting more assassins. I'll see that the Organa-Toral alliance is finalized, and that you get to the summit.
Welcome back, Jedi. I owe you thanks. We haven't stood this proud since our house was young and building its first alliance with House Pantir. Thank you, Jedi.
The Jedi way is to serve.
You have our gratitude. Liu Organa and my daughter Fasha are getting acquainted as we speak. I spoke with the rest of House Toral, and the decision was unanimous. You are our new delegate. Congratulations.
Goodness knows I've wasted enough valuable time getting to this point.
I know it's been a hardship, but House Toral is truly grateful. I have the packet the last delegate was supposed to use, but I don't understand its contents. Some coordinates and a data spike. It appears that you need to go to those coordinates and do something with the data spike?
We'll soon find out, won't we?
Just one moment, Jedi, if I may. We would like to ask one last thing. There will never be peace for House Toral as long as House Ulgo exists. If you're able to use your influence as a Jedi to convince the summit to strip House Ulgo, ensure they never hold a title again, we'd show our gratitude.
I don't want to do anything that will destabilize the peace.
Please, Jedi. House Toral has security now, but we still require justice. Good luck at the summit. I hope you find Master Sidoni well, and that all goes smoothly.
Research or strategy. Either way, I need that joiner for study.
I know you, the savior of House Toral. You must help us. Alec Toral of House Toral. We have an enclave not far from here. Peaceful, secluded. It's a place of study. Then the Killiks found us. Came crawling in the doors, the windows, the walls. The enclave was destroyed.
Have you been hurt?
We're covered in their filth. I almost twisted my ankle running away. Our only defense was a few insecticide mines, but there was no warning, no time to activate them. Bryn, our groundskeeper, tried to distract them anyway. The Killiks, well, there's not much left of him now.
No one deserves to suffer like that.
Her claws ripping his flesh apart, feeding on his innards. Give me a moment. We can't abandon House Toral. We have to salvage what we can before the Killiks or the Empire get to it. We're not soldiers. Those insecticide mines are our only weapon, and they're sitting dormant back at the Enclave with those bugs.
It takes intelligence to overrun a sentient colony.
Sentients don't eat people. The civilized ones, anyway. The insecticide mines shouldn't be hard to activate. Once they're online, we'll have a chance. But do be careful. Those bugs don't understand surrender.
Holiday, are you watching?
That's quite enough of that. Allow us. You haven't heard of us. Never suspect scientists. That's quite enough of that.
One? Fantastic. Containment protocols, Enno.
What have you done to us? We've strayed from the nest.
Good. If he can talk, he can tell us why the Killiks are attacking, and how House Ulgo is controlling them.
This mission wasn't easy. A little thanks might be nice.
What? Sure. Thank you. Now let's focus.
We remember when we lived among you. Before joining the kind, there was only isolation.
I'm going to run some scans. Hey, tell us why the aggression. Is Ulgo supplying you? Scaring you?
There is such pain now. The song of the universe is disrupted. The warriors are angry, and we swarm.
I don't understand. You say there's pain?
We feel the agony. Your species is responsible. We must swarm.
There's a lot of neural activity. He is hurting. Must be his connection to the hive mind. Not sure why.
Your people drag us to your pain factory beneath the mountains.
Eu acho que já entendi.
You must be dissected and absorbed.
Os insetos estão usando ele como porta-voz.
The tunnels.
Ah, agora eu entendi. Agora eu saquei.
So close. We can sense them now.
Enno, take him to a cell.
When we come, you will join with us.
We have our answer. Ulgo is torturing Killiks on our land, driving them against us. Take out the Ulgo pain factory, and you free up almost all our troops.
I'm not looking to die just yet.
Well, we don't have any other options, do we? There's a cave system nearby. Ulgo troop levels are high, and we've spotted Killiks too. Place is a death trap. No one gets near it. It's got to be the pain factory. If you get inside, destroy the Ulgo forces and contact me. Let's stop that swarm.
Your insecticide mines are online. The Killiks should clear out soon.
You have no idea what this means to us. The thought of their talons on our prized heirlooms. We'll get word to the main house. Hopefully they can send some reinforcements. I thank you for this.
Day.
Não contavam com minha astúcia.
Jedi, alert base and assume battle positions.
Retarget the torture droids. Release the Killiks if you have to. We can take the enemy's very best.
Somebody sounds like they're afraid.
For House Ulgo! For the crown!
Clearly you haven't heard of us. That's quite enough of that.
If it isn't my favorite strike team, tell me you found the Ulgo Pain Factory.
Dead Ulgos, dead Killiks, dead joiners. I'd say I found it.
Fantastic. I wish I could have come along, but I know my limitations. Ulgo's going to have a hard time riling up the Killiks now. Gives us breathing room. Of course, it'd be a shame to let all that tech go to waste. But Ulgo learned a few things about the bugs.
The Killiks are living creatures. There's nothing to learn from this sort of brutality.
The Killiks are animals. Smart, but not that smart. I might be able to replicate the Ulgo experiments, bring the Killiks onto our side. See if you can salvage the data and equipment.
Sorry, but I can't let someone else torture a sentient life form.
You don't think of anyone but yourself. Fine. You should get out of there. Meet me at the command post for a debrief.
Cara, sério que a mulher me esculachou, bicho? Caracas! Eu defendi a força, desagradei o meu companheiro e eu levei um esculacho. A mulher queria fazer a mesma coisa que o Hugo estava fazendo, usar experimentos, usar os insetos como experimentos para tentar manipular eles e criar um exército. Eu não concordo com isso, não posso concordar, eu como Jedi. Eu sou vagabundo, né?
The strike team destroyed the Ulgo facility. Killik attacks have fallen by 40% already.
It seems putting you in charge was the right decision after all.
Thank you, sir.
This must be your strike team. Always a pleasure to see you.
Your science commander was planning to replicate Ulgo's experiments.
Is that so? We should discuss this later, Commander.
Yes, sir.
But then we strike at House Ulgo itself. Thanks to all of you.
I know we had our differences, but I'm willing to bury them. I've got battle plans to draw and a lot of stimcaf to drink.
I believe we still need to resolve the small matter of compensation.
The droid will see to it. I've got a couple surprises you might like. You'll need them out there.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Bom, pelo que entendi, acabamos esse arco da história. Eu fui meio babaca, mas também a general lá queria ser mais babaca ainda. Vamos ver o que vai dar. Coisa bizarra, cara. Mas vamos tentar achar, mestre.
Manchitoti puna puna. Kabuk nunis nemo.
If I can't go past you, I'll have to go through you.
Monkey atacha kapa tonka. Jisa bicha.
So here it is, laid bare before you. The irrefutable evidence. House Ald has been conspiring against House Organa for years, preying on their good trust. House Thule is the reason the Pantir heir was assassinated. And House Ulgo is merely a puppet of House Rist.
Lies! All lies!
There are holographic recordings, documents. You can't argue with hard evidence.
We trusted you! How dare you! You will meet our armies on the field of battle!
You started the party without me.
Just keep quiet, Jedi. I do this for the good of the galaxy.
This is not the way.
I am a strategist, Jedi, first and foremost. I live by variables and outcomes. I have calculated the future, and for the galaxy to have peace, there must be war on Alderan. I will not be shaken from this course.
Let's not let this fall to violence.
No, this is it. The perfect, pure strategy.
You're a fouler liar than House Rist.
House Rist takes exception to that characterization. Murderer.
That was 30 years ago.
We had an alliance.
House Organa has heard enough. It's clear to us that there can be no other course but war.
Master Sidoni set you up for this. She would see you all destroyed.
This child is barely more than a Padawan. Disregard her.
Master Sidoni is the only one telling any truth at this summit. Don't insult her integrity.
You would defend her, Organa. You've always been a little too friendly with the Republic.
At least they didn't murder the heir to the throne.
We didn't murder anyone. Rist did.
Yes, Rist put that usurper on the throne, but you ordered the hit.
Usurper? Our reign is as legitimate as any other.
How can you judge each other when you've all committed the same crimes?
Easy for you to say, Jedi. You don't have any stake in any of this.
These accusations go back 30 years. 30 years of betrayal and treachery.
No one is leaving until we have peace.
This isn't your fight, Jedi.
But it's convenient that Organa would make an alliance with House Tural in time for you to show up.
Yes, this is just another betrayal. This is why there can be no peace.
She's manipulating you. This war won't help Alderan.
Jedi, if you will not agree to be silent, then I will silence you myself. The darkness is coming, Jedi. War must rage on Alderan for 50 years, and only then can we put an end to the darkness. But you haven't won yet. Once you're out of the way, I'll make them see.
Clearly you haven't heard of us. That's quite enough of that.
No, I won't fail. Not again. I'm so sorry, Parkanis. I failed you. I tried to keep the darkness from coming, but I failed.
Who is Parkanis? Why is he important?
He was a Padawan with us. And then a Jedi. But that was so long ago. It's my fault Parkanis died. Malachor III. I miscalculated. He had to be left behind. He died because of me. Vivicar! My head! Please, I can't block out his voice any longer. You must kill me to silence him.
I won't kill you. But you don't need to hear his voice again either.
Jedi. What? How did you... I don't understand. My mind is clear again. And you're... weak. Will you be all right? What did you do?
It's a shielding ritual. It should keep Lord Vivicar's voice out of your head for a while.
Thank you, Jedi. I only hope the sacrifice wasn't too great. For a while, I thought I was able to block Lord Vivicar's voice from my mind. If you hadn't been there with your calm sense, I don't know what would have happened.
Master Sia will be wondering how you are.
I will contact the Jedi Council. I'm sure they'll want a full explanation.
I think I can safely speak for all present when I say that the summit applauds your efforts.
Indeed. But I have to say, Jedi, I'm at a loss as to how to proceed from here.
Let there be a truce, and let the summit reconvene at a later date to work on a formal peace agreement.
The summit will reconvene at a later date to discuss the details of a peace agreement. Thank you again, Jedi.
Bom, galera, é isso aí. Cumprimos o nosso arco de histórias em Alderan. Salvamos a mestre Jedi Sidone. Estabelecemos a paz aqui entre a galera. E agora vamos para a nossa linda nave. E nada do coisa para eu poder mudar meu sabre de luz. Finalmente, já deu 1h40 de gameplay. Mas vamos voltar à nossa nave, ao nosso hangar.
Jedi, I hear the summit has agreed to continue peace talks.
Hopefully the houses will continue to put aside their differences.
We all have you and Master Sidone to thank. My only regret is there's no talk of removing House Olgo's noble status and lands once the war is over.
The opportunity never arose.
I understand. I imagine it was a very busy summit. I just can't feel safe as long as Olgo commands an army. But what am I saying? House Toral is far safer now with peace in view and Organa as an ally than we ever were. And I have you to thank.
You're most welcome.
You've done House Toral an invaluable service. I hope you will come visit us again.
Muito bem, o cara agradeceu pelo que eu fiz, eu expliquei que eu mantive a paz lá, ele tinha me pedido anteriormente para detonar um cara, mas não é agora que a gente vai resolver isso. Jedi, tá.
Master Sidone just checked in. She seems well, but very frustrated with herself. She reports that you were able to prevent war from breaking out on Alderan, however. You've once again done very good work in a tense situation, Jedi.
Master Sidone certainly didn't make it easy.
This plague has such a devastating effect on even the most capable Jedi. Tell me, did you learn anything new about the Plague Master, Lord Vivicar?
Não. Apenas que ele estava afetando a Sidone.
She told me he was in her head, influencing her actions.
The Council will continue its research. Thank you for your hard work. But you must investigate Tatooine. Until we learn who Vivicar is, our best defense is to free the Jedi Masters he controls.
Oh, ganhei um lightsaber. Que legal, hein? Mudei de roupa, ganhei uma roupa mais fera. Ganhei um sabre de luz mais fera.
Uma eternidade depois.
Bom, galera, vamos ficando por aqui. Próximo planeta vai ser Tatooine. E acabamos com Alderan. Foi um privilégio inenarrabilíssimo dividir Alderan com vocês. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Não deixe de dar o seu like. Não deixe de se inscrever no canal e ativar as notificações. Um abraço do tio Brunin, que a força esteja com vocês.